My Life Illustrated by Raphael Katz. Number 7, Eat the Afterbirth? That's a question. This little story takes place in Suzhou, China in 2018. In China, there's a delicacy, or probably more accurate to call it a street food, called stinky tofu, chou tofu. This stinky tofu, to most foreigners, it's safe to say, is not a very attractive smell. It's kind of like warmed up manure. I prefer to think of it as kind of a very pungent cheese type aroma. In both cases, something like blue cheese, or in stinky tofu, you have mold growing on it, and that's what gives it its distinctive aroma and flavor. Anyway, I like this food. And so one time when I was visiting Suzhou, some people call it the Venice of China because it has lots of little rivers and canals. I smelled some stinky tofu and immediately wanted to eat some stinky tofu. It was a cold winter day, and I couldn't help but notice that the stinky tofu salesperson was in her shirt sleeves while all the rest of us were bundled up because it was quite a cold day. And I asked her, uh, how was it that she wasn't cold? She said with a smile and confidently, ever since I ate my own afterbirth, the placenta from my child, I have never been cold, and she highly recommended it as the best thing you could do for your health. So, after enjoying the stinky tofu, and really anytime I eat stinky tofu, it made me think a little bit about eating afterbirth, which is not just a Chinese thing to do, of course. And is it cannibalism? Is it more appropriate to eat the afterbirth, since I'm a man, I don't have my own, to eat the afterbirth of a loved one or a stranger? And would I ever even do that? So this uh, event, even though it happened a few years ago, follows me, especially when I decide to have some delicious stinky tofu.